Well, it looks like Meghan Markle's latest attempt to reinvent herself as a lifestyle guru has gone the way of so many of her other groundbreaking ventures, straight down the drain. The streaming giant Netflix, which was so eager to throw millions at the Sussexes a few years ago, has quietly pulled Meghan's much-hyped cooking show from its platform. Yep, gone. Disappeared without so much as a goodbye. Netflix didn't even bother to pretend it was a success, and let's face it, if it had been, we'd be seeing endless marketing campaigns, magazine covers, and probably a line of branded kitchen utensils by now. But nope. Instead, the show vanished into oblivion, and that, my friends, is a clear message. Meghan Markle's brand isn't nearly as powerful as she seems to think it is. This cooking show was supposed to be the crown jewel in Meghan's post-royal career, a way to establish herself as a culinary and wellness icon, but it turns out nobody really cared about her vision for the kitchen. How embarrassing is that? Netflix isn't known for cancelling content unless it's an absolute disaster, and yet here we are. The streaming service clearly saw no value in keeping a show that didn't bring in the views or the buzz. A show that was supposed to make Meghan a major player in Hollywood has now become yet another mark of failure on her resume. But don't worry, it's not the first time she's fallen flat on her face in her quest for fame and fortune. Let's talk about her Spotify podcast, Archetypes, shall we? That was supposed to be a deep dive into the complexities of womanhood, or whatever Meghan thought it was going to be. But after just one season, it got quietly yanked, leaving behind a trail of disappointment and a whole lot of meh. Spotify executives, apparently, couldn't even be bothered to pretend they were interested in what she had to say. The content was stale, the interviews uninspired, and honestly, no one cared. But hey, at least she gave us one season to tell her what we think, which, let's be honest, wasn't a whole lot. And let's not forget the infamous Sussex Netflix deal, worth a cool $100 million. Remember that? The promise of a bunch of mind-blowing, must-watch content that would redefine entertainment as we know it. Well, spoiler alert, it's produced exactly 0 memorable projects. Not a single hit, nothing. Just a few forgettable documentaries, and, if we're being generous, maybe some behind-the-scenes footage that no one asked for. But sure, $100 million for a whole lot of nothing. I bet Netflix is just thrilled with that investment. And here's the kicker. Meghan clearly thought that just by being Meghan Markle, the former royal, the activist, the social justice warrior, she would be able to command the kind of attention and success that other, more talented people actually earn through hard work. But reality check. The entertainment industry doesn't work like that. Talent and audience appeal matter. And guess what? Meghan has neither. She may have gotten a bit of a boost from the royal family drama, but now that the novelty is fading, so is her ability to hold anyone's attention. People tuned into her projects because of the royal connection, not because they wanted to learn how to cook like Meghan Markle, or hear her thoughts on how hard it is to be a woman in the world today. But hey, Meghan, don't worry. The world is moving on. Your Hollywood dreams, once propped up by a royal title, are now crashing headfirst into the cold, hard truth of the entertainment world, where actual talent, charisma, and substance rule. Sorry, but name recognition alone doesn't cut it anymore. Netflix is moving on to bigger, more successful projects, while Meghan is left to sit and stew in her failures, wondering where it all went wrong. So, what's next? Is she going to double down on more failed ventures? Maybe another cooking show or a wellness line? Or, just maybe, will she finally admit that her relevance is totally tied to her past, and that without the royal family drama, she's just another celebrity trying too hard to be something she's not? Time will tell, but one thing is clear. Hollywood isn't bowing to Meghan Markle anymore.